Well, another big story we've been keeping an eye on, Spirit Airlines. Roughly 40% of the flights today were canceled as the budget carrier enters day 6 of an operational meltdown.
Yeah, this has been an awful time for travelers on Spirit. 3 News investigator Rachel Polanski has been looking into this all day. She just finished talking with an aviation expert. Rachel, good afternoon to you. This is not good. It's impacting thousands, if not tens of thousands of travelers across the country. 2 things here. What should flyers do right now if they have a flight that is upcoming and it's been canceled? And also, what should they do if they have a future trip booked with Spirit?
Yeah.
What can they do about it?
Right. So these are great questions. And number one, if your flight is canceled today, you can and you should demand a full refund. Now, according to the president of a nonprofit consumer group called Flyers Rights, the airline will try and offer you a voucher or a credit. This is where you say no and you ask for a, quote, involuntary refund. Those, he says, are the magic words. To answer your second question, what should you do if you have a flight booked with Spirit in the coming weeks or months? You can see if your ticket is refundable. And if it is, he says to rebook with another airline. If it's not, though, don't worry just yet.
Do you think Spirit will survive this debacle?
I think they will, because there's so much demand out there in the States and elsewhere. I think they will.
Yeah, and he went on to say that while these are unprecedented times, those in leadership positions within Spirit should have seen this coming.
I guess. Okay, and again, the 2 magic words, involuntary refund.
Do they have to give you that if you ask for it that way?
So it is the law, but he said they might try and disobey the law. But yes,
they're the ones canceling it. It's not for weather or anything. They're literally having a meltdown.
Exactly, because normally when it's weather, they can use that to kind of hide behind.
Sure.
But in this case, you should be able to get your money back.
Okay, so don't think, if your flight on Delta gets delayed 2 hours, involuntary refund probably not going to work.
Probably won't work. But in this case, you do want to do that.
Okay, so here's another big doozy for you. Do you think this can happen again?
All right, so here's the bad news. He says yes. If Spirit does survive this, he says it could happen again because of a shortage of pilots and flight attendants. These are jobs that obviously require training. You can't just throw people on board and, expect them to fly a plane.
Yeah. Okay. Rachel, thanks. We're staying on this story. I don't think it's going away anytime soon.
Great info.